age in the new world, and the style fits you perfectly.
What you be calling yourself? I ain't got all day.
The only thing between you and the new world is a handful of silver.
Oh, my.
Pay up
Short
and
on
off you
silver,
go.
you say?
Well, I have a solution for that.
Oh, goodness me! It appears Chief Lenderhan has paid your passage to the new world. But as with most things in Salem, everything comes at a cost. His tribe requires that you assist them in some of their daily chores before you are to be released. While in his tribal valley, you will be safe from the majority of dangers in Salem. But once freed and on your own, that will all change. To begin, he asks that you feed their sacred squonk, Nubs, a hickory nut. You should do so now. Excellent! But gathering resources from trees and bushes is not the only way to harvest materials. Sometimes it is as simple as collecting something from the ground. Now that Nubs has a full belly, he's feeling particularly playful and wishes to play with a tumbleweed. Gather a tumbleweed rolling on the ground in the area and bring it to Nubs. It appears Nubs is now satisfied with a full belly and a playful toy. The Chief would like to remind you that all material things in Salem can be taken from you, most especially by other pilgrims. The only thing a man cannot steal from you is your mind and your experiences. To emphasise this wisdom, he asks that you learn your first skill, childish things. Well done! Each skill you learn will unlock new buildings, craftables, and skills that can further your advancement. Education is not always easy, nor free. Many times you must study the world around you to gain a respect and understanding of it. The Chief asks that you next learn survival skills. However, in order to do so, you first must gather or craft items known as Inspirationals. Study them, and then spend the accumulated points on the skill. Uh-oh, it looks like you have just lost Black Bile studying that inspirational. One of the four humours that governs our bodies, your Black Bile governs your mental energy resource. There are several ways to replenish your humours in the world, but the simplest is always just to nourish your body with some nice food. Gather some berries, nuts or other food from the area and consume it. Your mind is fresh, your muscles ready, and your willpower has never been stronger. The Chief wishes for you to construct your first permanent object in Salem. Here, everything you build on claimed land lasts forever, or until another pilgrim decides to rip it down. His tribe has been gathering fish and drying them on drying racks. While you yourself lack the fishing skill, that does not mean you cannot help by building them another drying rack. Gather the branches from a nearby tree and construct a drying rack in the tribal lands. Since your next task requires you to chop wood, you will need an axe. Craft a basic flint axe and equip it to prepare you for your next task. Many resources can be harvested in Salem. Trees, boulders, bushes, just to name a few. It is these renewable resources that keep the inhabitants of Salem healthy, happy and busy. Well, perhaps just busy. Regardless, Law of the Lumberwoods will teach you what is necessary to chop down trees for processing. Learn it now. The chief wants you to throw a wood block on his sacred fire. Once you leave this place, a fire will be your friend, and both starting and maintaining your own fire will be crucial to your survival. For now, throw a wood block on the fire. You may obtain a wood block from chopping trees, fallen logs, or piles of wood in the area. Oh my! All that manual labour has reduced your phlegm. Just as you recover your black bile when studying but things, certainly one wishes to grow stronger, phlegm when you're exhausted from jump work. Higher, go ahead and do so now. To do this, you must increase the maximum humours of your character. This is done only by the most successful of players who can afford the luxury of gluttony. The mass consumption of food in a particular humour will permanently increase it. The higher you go, the more food you will need. Find some food and increase survival skills have been quite easy. Each one was less than 500 points and thus was obtainable by a few quick studies. However, to advance to colonial tradesmanship, you will notice that it requires more points than its accompanying proficiency bars can hold. Just as the player can expand their maximum humours, one can also expand the maximum proficiencies as well. To do so, just fill the bar completely up and press the plus sign next to it. This will cause all your points to be removed, but will allow for you to permanently hold more points in the future, and thus open even stronger and more valuable skills. Excellent! The Chief has decided it is time for your final and most important vision quest. He has asked that you learn colonial tradesmanship, a skill that will unlock skills to a variety of industries. Remember, there is safety in numbers, and joining a town in the harsh world of Salem can be one of your best tools for survival. To join one, you will want to specialise in a trade so that you have something meaningful to offer the prospective villages you encounter. Once you have increased your flora and fauna proficiency to at least 6, you will be able to fill your proficiency bars to meet the requirements for the colonial tradesmanship skill. Study some appropriate inspirationals and learn it to move on. Congratulations! The chief is impressed by your will to survive and feels you will be a good candidate for this harsh new world. He officially releases you from your debt. A guide to the north of the village waits with his canoe to take you into the wilderness to the location of your first homestead. If you don't like the first spot, he will gladly show you a few more. Talk to the guide to leave the tribal lands. Greetings, Pilgrim. Welcome to Salem. As you journey out in this world, remember these words. You are about to start on an adventure, to begin an experience unlike any other. Everything will be difficult. Nothing will be simple. And with each tiny moment of triumph, you will blaze the trail scattered with defeat, blood, and tears. Salem is a full loot, full PvP, permadeath sandbox, where even in the starting town, you will be susceptible to disease, witchcraft, explosives, and even death if you're not careful. Every pilgrim you meet in Salem will know this, and thus every true friendship you forge will be worth that of countless others you may have experienced in similar games. Salem is not a place for the weak or entitled. Salem is a haven for those who long to be challenged and miss the pure innocence and euphoria of discovery, risk, exploration and interaction. The world is in a constant state of flux. The politics a sea of chaos, and the stakes have never been higher. Good luck.